All right, Shalom. I want to start off, as always, by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim B'cha double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I wanted to do a response video unto this video that was done here by Glenn Beck here on Blaze TV. And as you can see, the title of his video reads, "Let's Talk About World War III." And so I titled my video the same thing. And I just wanted to respond unto the things he said here in this video. And also I have another video here by Judge Napo, all right, I can't say his full name, Napo Latino, I guess, Judge in Freedom, but he did an interview with Douglas McGregor, all right, concerning the situation that's going on over there in the Holy Land, okay, and pretty much these events, all right, all the things that you're seeing happening in the world is going to lead into the war of Armageddon. All right, the Holy Bible foretells of these things, and these different skirmishes, these wars and rumors of wars, it's all going to lead unto the Bible prophecy being fulfilled and the return of our Lord Yahushua. Okay, so I just want to go over this information here. Lord willing, this lesson isn't too long, but I just want to do a response here, and Lord willing, it's edifying unto you brothers and sisters out there who are tuning in or possibly come across this video. So I'm going to play just a small portion here of this first video, probably like 4 minutes of it max, and then I'll move on. So here we go.
Let's talk about World War III, shall we? Stu, tell me what you think of this Cut 1.
Ukraine will become a member of NATO. Our purpose at the summit is to help build a bridge to that membership and to create a clear pathway for Ukraine moving forward.
Now, real quick, just respond to what that guy said there in the video. He said the reason for that meeting is to try and to get Ukraine to join NATO. Now, if Ukraine was to join NATO tomorrow, then guess what? World War III would start tomorrow. Now, why am I saying this? Or how do I know this? If you go here, all right, this is NATO website, right? This is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So this is their website. These are their words. If you go down here to Article 5, all right, this is what they have to say here, okay, concerning their NATO allies. I want to zoom in a little bit more, right? Just try to make it a little bigger so that you can see it here. But here, though, this is Article 5, right? This is concerning the NATO allies and their members. It says the parties agree that an armed attack against one or more of them in Europe or North America, right? Because America is a part of NATO, okay? It says an armed attack. Right now, what you're seeing happening in Ukraine is an armed attack, so-called, against Ukraine. So if they were a part of NATO, then guess what? All of NATO would pretty much respond to that attack. And you will have World War III. But let me keep reading though. It says, or North America shall be considered an attack against them all. So if you attack one NATO country, then you are attacking all of NATO. Okay? And America is included in that, right? It says, and consequently, they agree that if such an armed attack occurs, each of them, in exercise of the right of individual or collective self-defense recognized by Article 51 of the Charter of the United Nations will assist the party or parties so attacked by taking forthwith individually and in concert with the other parties such actions as it deems necessary. So they'll take to whatever measure they need to take it to. Okay? Whatever they need to take it, they will take it there, right? It says, including the use of armed force to restore and maintain the security of the North Atlantic area. So that's all I'm going to read on that. Okay, you can go to NATO website and you can read through these different articles, and you can see what they're agreed upon. Okay, in their organization, right? So if they make Ukraine a part of NATO tonight, right? Just saying, which is not going to happen tonight, but just saying, if it happened tonight, World War III will start tonight. If it happened tomorrow, World War III will start tomorrow. Based off Article 5, they will all fight, okay? And this is what Glenn Beck is going to go into pretty much here in this video. So I'm going to play that back a little bit here for you so that you can hear it again. And keep in mind, this took place on April 4th, which was Thursday, right? April 4th. So here we go.
Cut one.
Ukraine will become a member of NATO. Our purpose at the summit is to help build a bridge to that membership and to create a clear pathway for Ukraine moving forward.
Oh, okay. All righty then. Oh, that's great. Now, Stu, can you help me out? What was it that Russia said that the reason they were going to war was because of
Ukraine potentially getting into NATO?
Yeah. And so the one thing they didn't want us to do was
to push for Ukraine to be in NATO.
And so the goal of this big global conference in Europe yesterday was
to put Ukraine in NATO.
Okay, this sounds bad.
Yeah. Now look.
Yes. It's going to lead to World War III. Okay. Now they're smiling about it, saying it in a joking fashion, but this is serious. Okay. Oh, this is serious. And they are against that, so to speak. These Americans here, they don't know any better, but they're so-called Christians, right? And they believe in the Bible, but they fail to realize that these things are biblical. Okay. World War III, all hell breaking loose, nuclear missiles being used, is all biblical prophecy. But these Reformed Christians don't believe that, don't understand that, neither will they ever understand it, okay? But what they do understand is that shit is getting hot. And the moves that are being made in the planet Earth by these different nations, man, is causing tensions to rise. And eventually, okay, World War III is going to kick off, man. And that's going to be it, okay? It's going to go down, man. Every nation will be involved. Missiles will be used. It's going to get crazy. And that's when your Yahushua is going to come back. And guess what? The true believers want these things to take place. Because we know that when the war of Armageddon takes place, man, that's the end of our captivity, man. It's the end of our oppression, all of this BS we got to deal with on a daily basis, man. It's the end of all of it. And Yahushua going to show up, okay? The Son of the Most High, man, is going to be beautiful, all right? But these people, they don't understand that, okay? But we're seeing prophecy playing out, brothers and sisters. Hey, man, you should be excited, okay? Don't focus on the hell that you're going through, all right? Different things, troubling your life. Don't let it weigh you down, man. We get into the end, things going to get harder, time's going to challenge you. Hey, focus on prophecy, man. Because before you know it, brothers and sisters going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. Chilling, all right? Enjoying life, man. This BS about to be over with, all right? So here we go.
Look, Russia shouldn't be able to tell the rest of the world who gets in NATO and who doesn't.
Right.
But in this moment,
Yes.
in the current moment that we're in,
Right.
potentially an answer somewhat like, we're in the middle of a war right now. I don't know if anyone's noticed this. Perhaps we don't want to inflame tensions. We'll discuss this a little bit more. Of course, our policy has not changed, right? Something like that. We're not necessarily, because the policy has been they want Ukraine, and the president has not changed that policy. So, Blinken can't come out and say that's not the policy anymore, but he could probably be a little bit more judicious with the way he talks about this in the middle of hundreds of thousands of people dying on a battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good safety tip. Now, you're not the Secretary of State.
I am not. I'm thinking I might be qualified for it after today, though. Like, I kind of thought I was way too much of an idiot to get that job, but that would be the main qualification.
Yeah, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Now, at the same table, at the same time, the president of France, Macron, has been saying lately he's thinking about sending troops. Now, remember, another thing Russia has said is, you guys get involved, then you're involved, and I target you as well. So, Macron, now, help me out, because we may have slipped through another wormhole, okay? In the universe that I went to sleep in last night, France were wusses. France never, they were not exactly they were lovers, they weren't fighters. And they were the joke in the universe I came from, that like France, will surrender to your suitcase. So
not a carry-on. It's got to have to be a full checkable bag.
Well, not necessarily.
No,
not necessarily. You may be from a different universe than I am.
Okay, that's
okay. Have we slipped through a wormhole? How is it that France, of all places, is beating their chest going, you know what? We got a military and we're going to use it. When did that happen? Why are we listening to France? Why? Okay, so Macron.
Well, France is talking like that because the Most High God has put it within the minds of their leader to eventually send forth their troops, man. All hands will be on deck for this final battle, okay? All hands will be on deck, man. Not because I say so. This is Bible prophecy, real quick. Zephaniah 3, verse 8. I have it in the NLT Bible. It says, therefore be patient, says the Lord Yahweh, right? So we are commanded to be patient, okay? We're commanded to be patient, man. I know sometimes you can get a little impatient and get hasty in the spirit, man, because you're tired of this BS, life is just all messed up, everything jacked up, and you get kind of antsy, right? But we have to be patient and let Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh work. It says, soon I will stand and accuse these evil nations, for I have decided to gather the kingdoms of the earth and pour out my fiercest anger and fury on them. All the earth will be devoured by the fire of my jealousy. So the Most High have decided to gather the kingdoms of the earth, man. Okay, France included in that, everybody who has a military. They will all be involved in this up and coming battle. All right, the great day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. So now, going back into the video, then I'm going to move on to some more precepts here.
Macron also said that he knows for sure Russia's going to target the Paris Olympics. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Okay. So that's good. Now, this has not been a problem at all for oil prices.
Okay, yeah. So this is all that I'm going to play here on this video. All right, you can go and watch the rest of it if you would like. But I just wanted to start with this here just to show you that, hey, look, man, moves are being made that's increasing the tension in the earth, and sooner or later, man, this thing gonna kick off. All right, we understand that MOTB has to come, which that system's been established. All right, if you've been paying attention, the latest and hottest news is the situation going on down in Australia. Okay, their government is pretty much passing laws to establish digital IDs and also central bank digital currencies. This is happening right now, like live in Australia. And the people are somewhat, trying to protest against it. but they can't stop prophecy, man. They said, I think around maybe October, I believe, of this year, that they want to cut the use of using the Australian dollar and pretty much give the people central bank digital currencies, man. They want to do this year, bro. Okay? So this thing is very close, man. All right? Very, very close. But I'm focusing in here on World War III and the things leading up to that. All right? Now, real quick, I want to read this here in Revelation chapter 16, all right? Starting at verse 12, it says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up." And there are plenty of articles and videos of the river Euphrates being dried up, man. Okay? Like, it's happening in real time, bro. It's scary, to see it happening in real time. It says that the way of the kings of the east may be prepared. It says, "And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon." Now, the dragon represents the ancient Roman Empire, okay? But today, the revised of that is America, okay? America is Rome, right? It says, and there are plenty of, scriptures to prove that, history. But this is another lesson, all right? A matter of fact, the Apostle Rumlob actually did a breakdown on Revelation chapter 16 a couple months ago. You just go to his page and type it in. You should be able to find it, all right? But it says, "And out of the mouth of the beast," who is the beast? NATO and the EU, right? It says, "And out of the mouth of the false prophet." Who is the false prophet talking about? The Roman Catholic Church, okay? These 3 are in cahoots, right? They're all in cahoots, man. It says, and the Apostle Rumlob, on his video that he did, he actually breaks it down, man. All right, beautiful breakdown. Highly suggest that you watched it, all right, to get the full breakdown of this. But reading on, it says, "For they are the spirits of devils working miracles." Okay, working miracles, man. A part of Esau's miracles is what? His artificial intelligence, right? AI. Those are a part of his miracles, man. It says, "Which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty." Okay? The great day of the Most High Almighty, man. Okay? Alashadya. A great battle is coming. Okay? A battle, man. This is why you're seeing all these things happening in the earth, bro. All of this tension. Okay? The fear of, World War III. But people don't understand is that this is all biblical prophecy, man. Okay? Why everybody so upset at prophecy? Huh? Y'all claim to be Christians, right? You claim to be, God and all this stuff. But then when prophecy started to take place, it's, oh my God, no, stop World War III, stop, stop CBDCs, No, let it happen, man. If you believe, why are you afraid for it, man? This is the Most High word coming to pass, all right? It says, "Behold, I come as a thief," right? This is Yahushua speaking. Let me get it in red letter right quick, so you can see that this is Yahushua speaking. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief," right? Meaning he coming unawares unto those who don't believe, okay? But those of us who do believe, we're looking for Yahushua through prophecy, okay? We're following prophecy leading unto Yahushua coming back, man. So the believers won't be caught unawares. It says, "Blessed is he that watcheth," okay? You got to watch, man. And also pray, right? The scriptures say pray as well, okay? Because they go hand in hand. But you have to watch. You're constantly checking out, the videos. You're checking out the news, okay? Okay, you're reading articles. Now I should got me a water I can refrigerate. I don't mind getting no water. Oh yeah, I have no. I drank it up. It's all good. It says, "Blessed he that watcheth," it says, "and keepeth his garments." Okay. Now, what is this talking about? Okay. This ain't talking about an actual garment, right? This is really a representing the truth, okay, as a covering. That's what it's, speaking about, man. It says, "Lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Okay. And there are, breakdowns on this as well. Okay. About the garments being the truth is our covering, right? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. That's what it's talking about. Okay. It says, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Now, this goes back to a Hebrew word, which is Har-Magad-one. Okay, Har is a valley or mountain. God, right, Gad is troop, and the one at the end makes it plural. So, mountain of troops, okay, or valley of troops. The Lord is going to gather them there in the Middle East, man, all right, in the Levant region. And they're going to fight it out, so to speak, right? But really, there, the Lord going to destroy them. That's what the Lord going to do. He's going to destroy their behinds, man. But he's determined to get that situation up and running and get them there so that he can destroy them, okay? Next precept here, Isaiah 13, verse 4, it says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise. It says, of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, the Lord Yahweh of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle. So the Lord, he is preparing, okay, these nations, right, for this great and final battle, okay? This is all the will of the Most High, man. This is something that you got to understand and know, because most people don't understand this, man, that this is the will of the Most High to get this thing ready, man. It says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation. Now, hold on, man. Hold on, man. The weapons of his indignation. What is this talking about? They coming from a far country, man. Now, keep in mind, this chapter is going into Babylon the Great. Okay? It's talking about Babylon the Great, man. Weapons are coming from a far country. Okay? Weapons of the Lord's indignation. Right? To destroy the whole land. To destroy Babylon. What is this talking about, man? It's talking about nuclear missiles, man. ICBM missiles. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. Meaning what they have the capability of traveling from one continent to another. Okay? You have to understand this, right? Brother put Joel 3 and 2. Yep, beautiful precept, brother. Shalom. It says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right. These nations, all right, have scattered us, man, through slavery, right? And mainly the transatlantic slave trade. Okay. And they have parted our land. And we're seeing that happening right now. All right, those small hats over there fighting for the land. Okay. They bumming the shit out of Ishmael. All right. Trying to get the land. Fighting for a heritage that's not theirs. Okay. Brother also put Jeremiah 59, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall they be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Right. The missiles, man. Hey, man, the Most High gonna get down, man. Okay. We should be excited knowing that the Lord is getting ready to do damage, man. All right. This is all his will. Real quick, this is 2 Ezra 16, starting at verse 11. It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. What is this talking about here? Okay, what's the bow representing? The bow is representing the silo that holds the missiles, man. Like a bow holds an arrow, but the silos are the bows, okay? that holds the missiles. So it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. In other words, the Lord, he's going to take control of those missiles, man, and make sure that they hit Babylon the Great and other parts of the world. But the main destruction is coming here to the soils of America, man. All right. So it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. So it's letting you know that these are the Lord's arrows. All right. All of these missiles you see, these nations displaying, that's the Lord's arrows. Those are the weapons of his indignation, man. So we get a chance to see what the Most High is going to use to bring down Esau, to put out wickedness in the earth, man. We get to see it, bro. It says, and shall not miss when they began to be shot into the ends of the world. Now, we all know that you cannot shoot an actual bow and arrow from America to Africa or from America to, India. No. But we do understand that you can shoot an ICBM missile from America to India or from Russia to America, okay, in a timely manner. These hypersonic missiles, man, they're saying that these things can travel, less than, 10 minutes, max like 10 minutes and Babylon through. Hey, man, the Most High God is giving these scientists, these different people, the understanding to make these weapons, man, just crazy and highly advanced, okay? To where it's taking 10 to 15 minutes to travel, bro, right? To do damage, man. This is all the will of the Most High God, okay? This you have to understand, okay? Better put it. Isaiah 34. Come on, yep. You know what? I'll grab that real quick. And I'll start at verse 1, all right? Isaiah 34, starting at verse 1. It says, come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. So Isaiah the prophet is giving you the aftermath of the war of Armageddon, okay? Of World War III. This is the aftermath. He says that he had utterly destroyed them and had delivered them to the slaughter. So Isaiah's seen a vision of all the armies of the earth being destroyed, man. By Yahweh shining the angels, okay? There's Revelation chapter 19. There's a 2 Ezra chapter 13, okay? It speaks about how Yahweh Shai, he's going to destroy the armies of the world. It says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So the Lord's going to do damage, man, okay? It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. What is that going into? That's going into those mushroom clouds after the missiles hit the planet, man. They look like a scroll rolling together, okay? It says, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. So he's comparing those missiles dropping to the earth as vines falling from the fig tree, okay? But he's seeing the destruction, all right? So, hey, man, our Lord is getting this thing prepared. He's getting it ready, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Now, one more video here, okay, my second video, and then I'll close out after this one here. But this is Douglas McGregor, and he's speaking about the situation over there in the land of Israel. This whole video is good, but I'm only going to play about maybe 4 minutes as well of this video here, but all of this is good. Okay, so here we go.
Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. Colonel Douglas McGregor joins us now. Colonel, it's a pleasure, my dear friend. Welcome back to the show, and thank you for your time. There's a lot that I want to ask you about. I'd like to start with relatively breaking news, maybe 36 hours old, and that is the Israeli assault on and destruction of a consulate adjacent to an embassy of Iran in Damascus, Syria. The motivation behind it and your view of the likely response to it. So the Israelis have not claimed credit for it, but all indications are that they did this. Why would they do something like this?
Mr. Netanyahu must escalate to survive. And he believes that escalating the war is ultimately Israel's salvation. I don't
know. Now, real quick, to speak about Netanyahu and his regime, as of right now, there are hella protests going on in the land of Israel, in Turkey, and other parts of the world against those small hats. Everybody is rising up and calling them out for what they're doing to the people in the Gaza Strip, okay? They want Netanyahu up out of there, man. But what Douglas is going into is how that pretty much Netanyahu, he needs this chaos, right? This war so that he can stay in power and have a reason, to do what he do and keep his regime in power, man. He's desperate, okay? As it's going into, he's desperate, man. These small hats are being called out, bro, okay? Their time is up, man. And if you was a smart person, right, a smart Christian, right, you would have to ask yourself, okay, if these people are the people of God, why is so much tension and and hell going on? When the Bible tells me that when the Israelites get back to Holy Land, all 12 tribes that is, when they get back to Holy Land, there will be no more war, no more attacking inside of our borders. This is what Bible prophecy tell us, man. But we're seeing opposite of what the Bible is telling us. So either the Bible is lying or you small hats are lying. And we know that you small hats are lying, man. There is nowhere in the hell that you are the Israelites, okay, returning back to the Holy Land, and there's nothing but chaos in the land, okay? I want to grab them two precepts that I quoted real quick. All right, getting right to it, man. Isaiah 2:4, it says, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their pruning hooks, and their spears into pruning hooks. Now, real quick, pay attention to the wording, right? It says they shall beat their swords into plowshares, right? And their spears into pruning hooks. Now, we go to Joel chapter 3, okay? It says this here. Proclaim this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So in this prophecy here, the Lord is saying, look, pretty much invest into your military, okay? To hell with your economy, invest in your military, invest in your weaponries, because there's a great battle coming in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. But here in here in Isaiah chapter 2, it's saying opposite of that. It's saying, no, beat your swords into plowshares and your spears into pruning hooks. It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So when the Israelites get back in the Holy Land, okay, the house of Jacob, there will be no more war. It's going to be peace in our kingdom, man. But those small hats, they are proclaiming to be the ones who's fulfilling this prophecy of the Israelites coming back to the Holy Land, okay, of them, being the chosen, and God and all this stuff. It's all a lie, man. It's all a big, stupid lie. Now, what they are fulfilling is Ezekiel 35 of the Edomites getting the Holy Land, because the Israelites aren't there anymore. That's what they're fulfilling. If you want to say they're fulfilling prophecy, yes, they're fulfilling that. But as for the Israelites, no, they are not the Israelites. They're not fulfilling their prophecy because war is happening. And the war of Armageddon is getting ready to take place. If they were the Israelites, there will be no war of Armageddon. There won't be any wars, man. According to Bible prophecy, okay? But we see that these devils aren't the Israelites, man. Real quick, Isaiah 60, and then I'm going to get back to what I had here. Isaiah chapter 60, okay? You jump down here to verse 18. It says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land. Bro, it's violence in the land right now. But according to prophecy, when the children of Israel get back in the land, okay? Real quick, let's go show you real quick, because the Bible speaks about us returning, okay? What we at here? Let me see here. Here we go. Isaiah 60:4, it says, lift up thine eyes. Well, you know what? Look at the heading of it, man. It says a glorified Zion. When will Zion be glorified again? When they get back to the land of Israel, okay? And it says, lift up thine eyes round about and see all they gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. So this is talking about the return of the Israelites back to the Holy Land, okay? The small hats are saying, no, that's us. We're fulfilling this. Well, if you are fulfilling this, it says what? Isaiah 60:18, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy wall salvation and thy gates praise. This is not happening, man. So y'all can't be the Israelites, okay? But yet you lost Reformed Christians will break your neck trying to prove that no, they are the Israelites. Guys like Vocab Malone and you other flunkies out there, all right? Shame on you, man. Shame on you, okay? These are not the Israelites, bro. They're a bunch of losers, okay? And they're going down. So here we go.
Share that view, but that's his opinion. He probably also sees it as his personal salvation. How do you escalate the war? You goad Iran into attacking you. And this is a direct provocation designed to precipitate a major response from Iran. If Iran cannot be dragged into this war, then it is very unlikely that Mr. Netanyahu will be able to drag us into his war on his side. So simply put, why would you attack?
Well, guess what? America will be dragged into this war. As the prophecy tells us, the least of the flock shall draw him out. Let's get it, man. The wording that he's using is in the Bible, man. The least of the flock shall draw him out, okay? Being drawn into the war. They're gonna force America's hand, okay? And she will partake in this war, man. All right, man, where's my bar at, bro? Come on, man. Come on, where is it? I'm not to scroll down like this. Thing be sometime, man. Come on, bro. Where is it, bro? I don't even have my bar. It's fine. Here we go. This is Jeremiah 49:20. It says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So these small hats are going to draw you out, America, and force your hand to fight in this war of Armageddon, man. Okay? It says the earth is moved at the noise of their fall. So when Babylon falls, okay, when Esau falls, the earth is going to be moved. Meaning what? Those missiles are going to shake the earth, man. That's in Isaiah 24. It's going to shake the earth to and fro. Okay, when Babylon falls, man. It says, at the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Verse 22 says, behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle, and spread his wings over Basra. What is this talking about here? This is talking about Yahushua coming back in the chariots, man. All right. A good example of this, right? Him spreading his wings, flying as an eagle over Basra. All right. Isaiah 63 verse 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. So this is Yahushua, okay? Isaiah is seeing Yahushua in a vision, traveling in the greatness of his strength in them chariots, man. And he's flying as an eagle, right? Into Edom to destroy this devil, man. Real quick, Isaiah 31 and 5. Now, I'm making this lesson entirely too long. I'm sorry, man. Real quick, Isaiah 31 and 5, it says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. So the Lord coming back, man, in them chariots, bro. All right? To do damage, man. This is what Jeremiah is speaking about here. It says, behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pains. So in other words, they're going to be afraid. Okay? At the sight of Yahushua in them chariots, man, Esau with his great military, NATO and the EU, right, America, they're going to be afraid, man. But prophecy tell us in 2 Ezra 13, but yet they're going to fight. Because the Most High is going to make them fight to make it seem, entertaining, man. Okay, the final showdown. But it won't be a fight. Okay, it's going to be easy work for the Lord Yahushua and the angels. Okay. So going back to this here.
The sovereign territory, which is what a consulate or embassy is, as you know, of Iran. You want Iran to attack you so that you can precipitate a war that will involve the United States against Iran on your side.
If the mullahs do nothing, if they exercise Putin-like restraint, what do you expect Netanyahu to do? Ratchet up the attacks on Iran to do everything he can to goad them?
Yes, I would think so. I mean, there's no alternative for him. He knows that he's got to attack Hezbollah, and that's a foregone conclusion. It's just a question of when. So he's got to drag in Iran into this mess as he sees it. Now, what he's not paying attention to is the coalescing of the rest of the region against him. He's not paying much attention to what's going on up in Turkey, for instance. The Turkish population is enraged at Israel, and the Turkish population just rejected Erdogan at the polls. Now, there were several reasons for that, but one of them was Erdogan's continuous provision of oil and food and other things to the Israelis, despite all of his tough talk. And the Turks really want to go after the Israelis. They want action against them. And the Arabs are looking at the Turks as their leaders because they are the one Sunni Muslim power with real military capability that could defeat Israel, because they know that the neighbors cannot.
If Iran attacks Israel, if Iran engages in a war for Israel, that's not a pinprick tit for tat, but a serious war, wouldn't you expect Russia to come to Iran's side? And wouldn't this effectively, thank you, Prime Minister Netanyahu, commence a regional war, almost World War III?
Well, I think that's true. And I've been saying that for a long time, and people don't seem to understand or grasp it. You have the failed war that Washington's been waging in Ukraine.
Right, real quick, Russia will come to their aid. Okay, Russia will come to the aid of the Iranians because it's biblical prophecy. Okay, there will be a guard unto them, right? As it says here, real quick, it says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. It says, and say, thus said the Lord God, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth in all thine army, and horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. It says Persia, right? Who is Persia? Persia is Iran today. Okay, Iran changed their name from Persia, I believe, in 1935. The Shah of Persia went to the UN and got their name changed. Okay, but they are the Persians. All right, these are facts. It says Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomar and all of his bands, in the house of Togomar of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. It says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So yes, Russia will be a guard unto Iran. Israel trying to pick this war. I mean, no, that ain't Israel. The small hats, they're trying to pick a war with the Iranians, which they want that war to happen, but it's going to cause World War III. And this is what the prophets want to happen. We want this stuff to go down, okay? So that we can get the hell out of here, man. But these people like Douglas here, he don't want it to happen. And the guy that he's talking to, they see the stupid moves that are being made by these people, and they're like, man, what the hell y'all doing? But they don't understand that it's the Most High God that's doing it. He's in control of this, man. He's in control of this, bro, okay? So that prophecy can be fulfilled, all right? The brother put the info here. Yep, it says Reza Shah drafted a memorandum requesting that all nations refer to the country as Iran. It was not until 1935, a decade after coming to power, that he officially issued the edict for the name change, right? Yep, beautiful, brother. The water for that. Yep. So you brothers and sisters out there got this information now, that you saw how Iran had their name changed from Persia to Iran in 1935. All right, so the water for that, bro. But yeah, man, they're like, man, look, what the hell going on? And they're trying to pretty much get them to stop, but it ain't gonna stop. This is the Most High will, man. He controlled the minds of the kings of the earth, okay? So that his pleasure can be fulfilled, man. His will. Proverbs 21, verse 1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will, okay? This is the Most High is doing. He's in control, man, all right? And Russia, real quick, let me go to, Russia is prophesied in the scriptures to destroy Babylon, okay? They're prophesied to destroy Babylon. This is what people don't truly understand or can grasp, all right? That Russia will use the missiles that they have to wipe this whole out, okay? It says Babylon will fall to the Medes, okay? The Medes are representing Russia, all right? That a landmass, all right? It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows, right? Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children. So they're going to use their missiles, man. And Babylon going to fall. Okay, this place is going to be destroyed. It says, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know that ancient Babylon, of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, that is, with Nebuchadnezzar and Nabonidus and Belshazzar, that kingdom did not fall how ancient Sodom and Gomorrah fell. So what is this Babylon here talking about? It's talking about Babylon the Great, man. The same Babylon that the Apostle John is speaking about in Revelation chapter 18, okay? Babylon the Great, this place will be overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Fire raining from the heavens, and this place is going to be wiped out and turned into ashes, man. All right, but you brothers and sisters, man, can go finish out this video. This is a very powerful video, okay? Very, very powerful video. I highly suggest, brothers and sisters, watch it. Also, subscribe to this page, man. They be going in on this page, bro. Him right here. He always got Douglas McGregor on his page, man. They be going in, bro, giving you all the beans that you need for prophecy, man. On this page and other guys' pages, okay. But this is a very good page here, I highly suggest that you subscribe to them, man. But I want to close out here, bro. Lord willing, it was edifying. I didn't mean to go this long, but hey, the Spirit gonna do what it do. But Lord willing, it was edifying to you, brothers and sisters out there, man. We're gonna close out here by giving our praise and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai by Shema Chakodash. The abundance unto the apostle, that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. And the water for the comments, man. The precepts, brother. The water, man. Yes, sir. Shalom.